Part 4. The Necklace. In a shop of the Palace Royal, they found a chaplet of diamonds, which seemed to them exactly like the one they had lost. And now they were searching for the same necklace so that they can return to Madame Forestier. And in the shop of the Palace Royal, they found the same type of necklace of diamonds, which seemed to them exactly the same. It was valued at 40,000 francs. They could get it for 36,000, and the final rate, what the shopkeeper said, was 36,000. Loisel possessed only 18,000 francs, which his father had left him. He borrowed the rest. He made ruinous promises. Ruinous means disastrous promises. Took money from usurers and the whole race of lenders, and he took money on interest from the usurers. Usurers means one that lends money at a high rate of interest, and the whole race of lenders, not one or two, from many places he took the money. Then he went to get the new necklace, depositing on the merchant's counter 36,000 francs. When Ma'am Loisel took back the jewels to Ma'am Forestier, the latter said to her in a frigid tone, "You should have borrowed them to me sooner, for I might have needed them." And now, finally, when Madame Loisel took the necklace to Madame Forestier, she said in a very cold tone, very frigid tone, not a friendly one. She said that she should have returned it earlier. She might have needed it. Madame Forestier did not open the jewel box, as Madame Loisel feared she would. What would she think if she should perceive the substitution? And she always thought, अगर उसने देख लिया, if she will perceive, she will recognize what will happen. What should she say? Would she take her for a robber? And then always she thought, okay, if she will come to know that it is a substitution, it is not her necklace but another one, she will take it for her as a robber. Ma'am Loisel now knew the horrible life of necessity, and now came a drastic change in the life of Madame Loisel. She knew what is the real life, what is the horrible side of life. She did her part, however, completely heroically. It was necessary to pay this frightful debt, and now she had to pay this debt. She would pay it. She made a determination. She was firm that she has to pay the money. They sent away the maid, they changed their lodgings, they rented some room in an attic, and they changed their house. They took on rent some attic. Attic means room on top of the house. And they also sent away the maid. She did all the work by herself. She learned the odious work of the kitchen. She did all the hateful work of the kitchen. She washed the dishes. She washed the soiled linen, their clothes, and the dishcloths. And she washed all the dirty clothes and the dishcloths which she hung on the line to dry. She took down the refuse to the street, and she took herself the rubbish to the street to be thrown. Morning, each morning, and brought up the water. Not only that, she brought the water up, stopping at each landing to catch her breath. And she used to wait at every landing, at every step, to take her breath. And clothed like a woman of the people. Now she became a woman of the people, a very common woman. She went to the butchers, the fruiterers with her basket on her arm. And she went to all these people herself, shopping, haggling to the last sou of her miserable money. And she went there bargaining. Haggling means quarreling over prices. She used to bargain for a little sou for the last coin to be saved. And the husband worked evenings, putting the books of some merchants in order, and nights he did often did copying at 5 sous a page. And Mr. Loisel also did his part very heroically. He after the in the evenings he used to put the books of some merchants in order, and in the night he used to do copying works for 5 sous a page. Now sou is a French coin of a very low value, and this lasted for 10 years, and it took them 10 years to pay this heavy debt. And at the 10 of and at the end of the 10 years they had restored all. Restored means they had paid all the money back. नाउ मैडम लॉयजल सीम्ड ओल्ड, और अब मैडम लॉयजल जो है थोड़ी सी बड़ी लगने लगी, बूढ़ी लगने लगी. शी हैड बिकम अ स्ट्रॉन्ग हार्ड वुमन. शी बिकेम वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग, वेरी हार्ड फिजिकली. द क्रूड वुमन ऑफ द पुअर हाउस होल्ड, वो गरीब घर की लगने लगी. हर हेयर बैडली ड्रेस्ड, her skirts awry, and now her hair not done very nicely. Her dress also, the skirt also not pressed. Her hand seemed very red. She spoke in a loud tone, वो जोर से बोलने लगी, and washed the floors with large pails of water. And now she used to wash the floors with large vessels of water. Means she looked very, very ordinary. But sometimes when her husband was at the office, she would sit she would seat herself before the window and think of that evening party of former times. And whenever she was free, when her husband was not there, she would sit in front of the window and she would always remember that evening when she looked so attractive, so captivating, of that ball, of that party where she was so beautiful and so flattered and praised. हाउ वुड इट हैव बीन इफ शी हैड नॉट लॉस्ट द नेकलेस? और वो ये सोचती थी, अगर वो नेकलेस ना खोता तो क्या होता. हु नोज हाउ सिंगुलर इज लाइफ एंड हाउ फुल ऑफ चेंजेस. फिर उसको समझ आया कि लाइफ कितनी डिफरेंट होती है, हाउ इट चेंजेस इन अ मोमेंट एंड हाउ फुल ऑफ चेंजेस इट इज़. हाउ स्मॉल अ थिंग विल रूइन और सेव अस. एक छोटी सी चीज़ हमें कैसे या तो अच्छा बना जाती है या हमें बर्बाद कर देती है. One Sunday, as she was taking a walk in the Champs Elysees to rid herself of the cares of the week, she suddenly perceived a woman walking with a child. And one day, when she was walking, she was taking a walk in the Champs Elysees, a place, to rid herself of the cares of the week, just to get some relaxation after the worries of the week. पूरे हफ्ते का काम करने के बाद जब वो वहाँ पर आती हैं, she suddenly perceived, she suddenly saw a woman with a child. And it was मैम फॉरेस्टियर, स्टिल यंग, स्टिल प्रिटी, स्टिल अट्रैक्टिव. उसकी जो फ्रेंड थी वो अभी भी इतनी ब्यूटीफुल, इतनी अट्रैक्टिव थी. Ma'am Loisel was affected. Ma'am Loisel was very, very moved, very, very disappointed to see her. Should she speak to her? Yes, certainly. And that she has paid, she would tell her all. Why not? And at once Ma'am Loisel thought she would tell her the truth. She approached her. She went to her. Good morning, Jenny. Her friend did not recognize her and was astonished to be so familiarly addressed by this common personage. And Madame Forestier was very very surprised, very very astonished कि इतनी एक कॉमन पर्सन कौन है जो उसको एड्रेस कर रहा है. शी स्टैमर्ड, और वो हकलाते हुए से बोलती है, बट मैम आई डो नॉट नो, यू मस्ट बी मिस्टेकन. उसे कहती है, आई डोंट नो, लगता है आपको कोई मिस्टेक हो गई है. नो, आई एम मैटिल्डा लॉइजल. हर फ्रेंड uttered a cry of astonishment. Oh, my poor Matilda, how you have changed. और एकदम मैडम फॉरेस्टर कहती हैं, अरे how she has changed so badly. Yes, I have had some hard days since I saw